Hi, Janessa, and I'm so glad that you got to join me today and for you're wanting to get a pet reading for your dog Kylie. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, great. And so let me tell you a little bit about myself and what I do and how I connect with animals. And then we'll go into Kylie and I'll ask you a few questions about her. But what I do is like when I connect with the divine, I hear messages, I see messages about about Kylie or about pets. I connect all over the world with people all over the U.S. and all over the world with their dogs, their cats, their horses. And then also what I love to do is not only tell you messages about what's going on with them, but how you can better interact with Kylie as well. So regarding her behavior or what's going on with her. So not only do you get to hear what's going on with her, but also I love to just be able to tell you things that will be able to help her as well from your side so that you guys are really connecting on a soul to soul basis and have ultimately the best relationship you can with her. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Tell me a little bit about Kylie and what's going on her and her personality and what's going on with her.
Okay, so she will be 16
Okay.
next month,
Mm-hmm.
and she is a little 3-pound Chihuahua, and I've had her since she was 8 weeks old, so she
Yeah.
was my first baby. Um, let's see, she so I had her for, let me see, about 10 years before I had my first child. And so when I brought him home from the hospital, she just looked at me like, you ruined us. And so she's never been one to be like loving on them. She only really likes them when like they're eating.
Right. Right.
But she's not allowed to eat any of the people food. So,
Yeah.
but I have noticed lately she's been more affectionate with them, coming up to them, wanting their love. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, definitely. And thank you for sending me her picture because when I get a picture, I'm able to connect with them even more. And so definitely got right away that she's the queen of the house and that she definitely likes to just spend time with just you. You're her mama kind of thing. And then also definitely the irritation with the kids and everything about their energy coming in and that she likes it really on a, she's very territorial of you and just, this is my mama and, who are these? I was definitely picking up that their energy just is too much for her sometimes. She doesn't like their moving around. She really just likes solitude, right? And so she wants to be next to you. And as they get older, they're getting older now. Because how old are your kiddos? You have two. I know how old are they?
yeah, they're 6 and 5.
Yeah. So what's happening now is they're getting a little bit older. And when they were like 2 and 3, it was like screaming to her. And she didn't like that. She really was just like that kind of rambunctious energy she doesn't like that. So they're getting older now and they're learning her too and stuff. And that when they walk up to her, they can't walk up to her with a lot of energy. And so it's just that solitude kind of energy to and, and then again the aggression, the protection, queen of the house, this is my household kind of thing. And so again, she's really protective of you. I also feel like her joints, she does have some, when she's getting up now, I feeling definitely in I feel like her shoulders area, it hurts her when she gets up and sits down. And so it's kind of like she's just kind of a little grumpy with not feeling as good and everything. And while I can't diagnose, that's definitely what I'm picking up with her. Do you notice that as well too?
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. She's a
Mhm.
lot slower now, so.
Right, right. And so, some good things that can happen, that you can do with that is definitely a little bit of CBD. They do, have that in pet stores and everything like that, specialty pet stores. That's what I would suggest with her if you're open to that. As she gets older, just her getting older kind of thing. So those are the biggest things. Right away I picked up on your two kids. I knew you had two kids, and then there's one child that she really gets along a little bit better with than the other one. I know you have two that are, close in age, but I feel like she bonds a little bit better, and one of your kids is a little bit too much for her, right?
Mhm.
Wouldn't you?
Yes,
Hmm. And
yes.
so really, which is the child that's a little bit more rambunctious, should I say? Let's say.
The younger one, so the 5-year-old.
Yeah, and so really, it's really just a matter of teaching them that you just really need to be soft, because she may get aggressive and just be like, um, stop it.
Mhm.
So, it's really just a matter of when you touch, be very soft. Because again, she's getting older, her joints hurt, even just to pick her up sometimes. And so just having that understanding with your younger one, because she doesn't like that energy that when they get next to her. And so that's a big thing that I picked up with her is solitude. She doesn't like a lot of people coming around her or anything. She's really just wanting quiet. um, and solitude. She does like to go on some walks and stuff, but really it's more of just, can you just please let me chill, is what I'm feeling with her.
Mhm.
So, any other questions, or how does that resonate with you?
Yeah. Exactly like her.
Mhm.
Like right now, she's just laying right in front of the heater. That's her like favorite spot, except for like later in the day, after my husband comes home, she likes to lay on my lap with a blanket always over her. She has to be warm. So, um,
Yeah.
but like while here during the day, she likes to sit next to the heater right by me. She's like just right over here.
Mhm.
But she only gets up when she's got to go to the bathroom. So as soon as she gets up, I'm like, oh, let's go, because she doesn't quite make it sometimes.
Yeah,
So
so she's just really getting older and it hurts her to get up. Like I said, I feel like in her shoulders area or whatever, and what you can do, even just when she's sitting beside you at night, you can just kind of massage those areas. That will help too. And just when she's calmed down at night, right? And she's sitting beside you or whatever, that will help too. So solitude, peace, and she's just getting older and a little grumpier, and really just does not like the energy of your younger one. And so teaching that whole solitude and peace, and even when you're approaching her, just to have that calm energy, not have a loud voice. She does not like loud voices or screaming or anything like that. That just makes her want to go, please get away from me. And so that's the biggest thing that I was, and again, it's one child more than the other one. I was definitely picking up, but um, other than that, the joints, and please be quiet. Please leave me, and wanting to be protective with you. Those are the biggest things that I see and feel with her. And so, did you have any other questions or anything for me about her?
um, I can't think of anything right now. I
Right.
should have wrote questions.
No, no, that's good. And those are the major things that I'm picking up, is that she just really kind of wants to be left alone and not bothered and by you, to really the importance with your younger one of just teaching that, just
Mhm.
calming energy. When you tell her, when you get next to Kylie, you need to have calm down and be quiet because she doesn't like that. And that's going to help the whole situation.
Mhm.
But, knowing that they can't scream and everything, which is like, they're like, I'm just being a child. But anyway, and she's like, stop it, get away from me. But anyway, so I hope that helped. And I'm so glad that you and I got to connect. And by the way, I also work with clients and do tarot card readings, angel readings. And then also, if what's going on with you, when I pull those cards, I do theta healing, which is helping you release any of your limiting beliefs. And then I love also to wrap all three of those around with law of attraction coaching for success or money, or just overall, if you're an entrepreneur or a business or whatever, or just what's going on with you personally with love in your life. And so, but I do love connecting with pets too. And I've always had that gift. So this is just an honor to do that. So thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to working with you again. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Janessa. Have a good day. Bye-bye.